The 5-day event will seek to promote the mandate of the Law Society of Kenya of extending legal literacy and awareness to members of the public at no cost. Speaking during the official opening of the event, the Deputy Director of Public Prosecution, Nicholas Mutuku, termed corruption as a plague that contributes to the underperformance of the economy.
The theme of this forum is both timely and appropriate given the current societal mood. Corruption has been rightly likened to a malignant cancer. It mutates and eats into the core and the fabric of society. Corruption is an insidious plague that has a wide range of corrosive effects on societies. It undermines democracy and the rule of law, leads to violations of human rights, distortions of markets, erodes the quality of life, and allows organized crime, terrorism, and other threats of human security to flourish.
Ellen Gishuhi, the president of the Law Society of Kenya, pointed out that corruption has sunk deep in society and as such, a need for concerted efforts to end it.
Corruption is a vicious cancer that permeates the fabric of our society. For decades, it has spread its tentacles and created an unholy symbiotic bond. It is a scourge that offends our democratic ideals and aspirations, and a constant reminder of what we have become. Complacent bystanders who have become pawns when the corrupt fight back and use politics and tribe as a shield when the sword of justice bears down on them. Unless we climb out of this hole of complacency, the corrupt will fight back, taking advantage of our weaknesses. Clearly, we put the future of this country at stake if we allow corruption to thrive. I urge us to pledge to never adopt any corrupt path under any situation, and in fact, we will raise our voices against any unlawful or illegal activity that takes place around. Problems aggravate when we turn a blind eye to corruption. But I sincerely hope that from now on, each one of us will strictly oppose and prevent corrupt activities from happening anywhere in our country and expose such officials who sabotage the economy.
Speaking on how to assist in fighting corruption, he made an appeal to the government to redirect all the penalties and fines paid to legal aid and witness facilitation, which will be a great boost to the budget and overall fight against corruption.
We have the Legal Aid Act that is grossly underfunded. We have the Witness Protection Act, which is also grossly underfunded in terms of witness facilitation fees. And one of the personal solutions I've thought about is simply this. We've heard about the Robin Hood tax, where the rich pay for the poor. But why don't we turn it around and let the guilty assist in legal aid? And towards this end, I will personally make an appeal and propose an amendment that at least 30% of all penalties and fines paid to the government should be allocated towards legal aid and witness facilitation funds. That will reduce the burden of the government year in, year out, not coming over and saying, we don't have sufficient allocation. And I think, join us in that. Let us have innovative solutions in how access to justice can be a reality within the next 6 months.
Speaking on the role of the judiciary in the fight against corruption, the presiding judge of the Anti-Corruption and Economics Crime Division, Lady Justice Hedwig Ongundi, stated that the Anti-Corruption and Economics Crime Division is focused at ensuring effective case management and expeditious disposal of cases involving corruption and economic crimes.
The establishment of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Division is aimed at ensuring effective case management and expeditious disposal of cases involving corruption and economic crimes.
The various legal services that will be offered during the Awareness Week include land succession, family, human rights, alternative dispute resolution, and accident compensation. The activities during the Awareness Week will be legal aid clinics that are set up at all high courts countrywide, where members of the public will be able to access free legal aid services from advocates. Prison visits, where advocates will attend to remandees in various prisons around the country and offer free legal services, and later on participate in a peaceful protest march dubbed Mulika Maliza Ufisadi on Wednesday, together with key players in the war against corruption.
Lawyers will provide legal services to members of the society, where we will also visit various prisons countrywide and assist those in need of our services. In recognition of the fight against corruption, on Wednesday we shall organize a peaceful march dubbed Mulika Maliza Ufisadi.
The report from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission showing that the cost of corruption is at 5% on a global scale, it then boils down to billions of shillings in the country, and thus there is need for every person, organizations both in the public and private sector, and all government institutions be involved in fighting the vice. For Brand Plus TV Business News, I am Daisy Wambua.